Oh, Battletech fans, and I am just now regretting that I ate a partial bag of chocolate-colored pretzels or covered pretzels because now my mouth's really dry. So there's that fun. We are back for more Battletech action. So what do we got ahead of us today? Well, we're gonna go do a mission. And it's the price of discretion. And the deal is we're looking for a mercenary company with a reputation for discretion. A personal friend with leadership here in Smithon has requested protection for a convoy of his, but the Irana Restoration cannot commit forces to the task. His convoy is armored, but he suspects the enemies have hired mercenaries of their own to interdict the shipment. So Darius believes that this is more that the leadership does not really like this merchant more than they think that this is a particularly dangerous mission. But we're going to go. So what are we going to bring for this mission? So let's take everything out and take a look at what we got. We have a number of mechs down for repairs or refits, which does limit our selections. But we do have 3 heavies, which are the Surgeon, the Slag Hunter, and the Callsign, which we're going to bring. And we are going to bring a lighter Scout mech to the job. Now, unfortunately, we have no mediums outside of the trebuchets that have jump jets. That's a downside. But it can still work. We can still do this thing. And my debate is basically Mastiff's Bite or Shellcracker. Mastiff's Bite has our AC 5++, plus a pair of ++ medium lasers, and it does have some LRM capacity along with SRMs. The Shellcracker, on the other hand, is very much an energy holder. It's got 4 medium lasers plus a small laser and 2 SRM 6s. A little bit of close range. I like the Shellcracker for the role we're talking about. So we're going to go with the Shellcracker, who ironically has more armor than both of these heavies. So go figure. On the mission today, we are going to bring Scorpion. He's going to drive the Shellcracker. We're going to bring Titan Killer, who is still a work in progress. We are going to bring her on board Callsign. We are going to bring Lynx on Slag Hunter, because we want really good marksmanship on Slag Hunter. And we're going to bring... Clicker is the natural fit for Surgeon. And we're going to do that, because we don't really have anyone else terribly healthy that has high gunnery skills outside of these 3 Mechwarriors. So we're going to roll with this group, and we're going to see what we can do. It's not an ideal lineup that we're bringing to the table, but it is one that can definitely get the job done, unless we face a lot more than what our tremendous 2-skull mission would suggest. That being said, this is a lineup that we have not brought before, and it's a bit of an interesting mission, because I don't think I've done a discretion mission, and that could lead to some twists and turns that could be interesting. We'll see what we can do here. We're taking a mission for the Irana Restoration, but not really for the Irana Restoration, if that makes sense. I'm also interested to see how heavily armored this convoy is. Could be interesting. Command interface initiated. So we have dropped down on the planet, and apparently we have some combat going on. Okay. So we kind of have to get there as fast as possible, so let us roll. We're kind of very at home at long range fighting with this lineup. We do have 2 of our sniper mechs. We don't have any LRM boats though. We have some LRM capability, but no boats. Actually, do we even have any LRM capability? Okay, let's see what Shellcracker sees. Okay, you're not going to trigger until we all get there, it seems.
Don't need to tell me twice. Copy that.
There we go. I've heard the restoration convoy. Looks like you've got the area secured. They are making their way through the extraction point now. Keep them alive. So I see a mech and 2 vehicles opposing us by the looks of it. They will try to steal near us for protection. Yep, got that. So there's our convoy. We've got, it looks like, 2 mechs, if I don't miss my guess. We are going to sprint Scorpion ahead and see what we can see. Which is nothing yet. We're going to keep sprinting, though, because we want to get ahead of the convoy, if at all possible, to shield them from potential damage. Case in point, sensor lock.
What can I do for you?
We want the enemy to be like, oh shit, battle mechs, we gotta shoot those. Even though, you know, Ryan, a medium centurion, and a Yag mech are not, or Jaeger mech are not ideally what we want getting shot, but we're doing what we can during this period where we cannot actually shoot at the enemy. Okay, enemy turn. We got a Locust. He's got a friend back here, which I believe is a medium mech based on when he went. Could be wrong. Nope, it's another Locust. Never mind. Got 1 laser Locust. Just lasers from both of them. Alright. So, we're going to bring out Scorpion to play. Bring out the Shell Cracker. Do we have a better chance to hit? We have a better chance to hit this guy. So we're going to hit him. We're going to turn the missiles off. No sense using the heat when we don't have great chances to hit. But we did open up both of his legs. Excellent. We're going to move the Surgeon up. Surgeon's going to aim for the same mech. He's going to fire everything. 2 AC-5s. 2 large lasers. One of which that missed, unfortunately. And some missiles. And, yeah. That's a good Locust. It's good work. Good work. The surgical precision of the surgeon delivers once again. And we get a little bit of help from one of the convoy vehicles. Who, really, what that's going to do for us is get the evasion down to allow us to hit a little bit more likely with some of these other ones. We're just going to go with the lasers to peel off more evasion from this Locust, who's still very hard to hit, as you can see. Get more damage from the convoy. Convoy can defend itself a little bit. I do want to get at that LRM. I'm assuming it's a striker, but we'll find out if at some point. We'll go with the laser barrage from Calladair. And I think literally just the small laser hit. Fan-frickin-tastic. So we got 2 vehicles, 1 mech. Might not have a mech after this turn, though. Yeah, keep it coming, keep it coming. The convoy making him pay. I was gonna say, are you gonna go anywhere? I swear that the one convoy member didn't move. I will have to keep a look on that. Sometimes the convoy does not have the greatest AI, basically. I was gonna say the laser should be enough to get that job done. Alright, enemy mechs are down. This means we should be able to move somewhat freely. Lynx has the ability to sensor lock, so we're going to... Well, or the convoy can do it for us. Thank you very much. Convoy's still hanging tough. That's good. We're going to move Titan Killer up, and we're going to ideally finish off. We'll put the AC5 into it.
Special delivery.
And, miss, of course, because that's the goal here. There we go. All right. That's all we can see of the enemy right now. Which has me
Got it.
a little concerned. I'm going to brace with Surgeon to make sure that this guy here, this APC, moves. So I don't think it did last turn. Okay, there we go. Sometimes if you're too far ahead of the convoy, it stops moving, and
I read you, Commander.
it's
Moving out.
pretty annoying. So I'm gonna basically just leave the Orion back here to keep pace with the rear end of the convoy, and hope that everyone keeps moving. Clicker can handle himself generally. We're going to spread out because we don't know where the enemy is going to come from. And be ready to intercept any potential threats.
Hunkering down.
Go, convoy, go! Engage the overdrive.
Resting my mech.
I think one of them didn't move again, so we'll keep the Orion there to shepherd the allied convoy forward. Go, go. That's 3. That's 4. Okay.
Taking a
Set them up to
protective
guard, and the Orion's going to move back into the middle of the convoy. Okay, we got 1 there. More contacts. We got a drop ship.
You're in position, Commander.
We have good position with Slag Hunter and Callidor to engage a Firestarter and 2 Locusts and a Spider. That should be actually pretty easy to deal with. 1 guy is in the embarkation zone. 1 APC is very close to the embarkation zone. We can bring the Orion into the fight pretty easily as well. And right now, they seem to be going for cover more than looking to engage. So hey, I'll take that. We are going to move Scorpion up, and he is going to aim for basically just the closest one to the convoy, and therefore the biggest threat. That being the Spider.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
And we're going to do the same thing with the Surgeon, with a much better chance to hit and a lot more firepower. Got a knockdown. So Spider is not a concern right now. We're going to go for the Firestarter with the other 2 mechs. And first up is going to be Titan Killer. We're just gonna push the pace and punch the face.
This is gonna be good.
Pretty solid hit. And we're going to finish off with Lynx, who's going to move... That's the spot. Okay. And we're going to let this Firestarter have it and probably kill it, I gotta imagine. I mean, Slag Hunter for a heavy does not have a lot of armor, but it does have a lot of firepower. And it lived! How harsh and unfair, to be honest. Yeah, we got 1 APC still in danger. Has to make it to the embarkation zone. I think that the enemy is not even shooting. It's a bit weird. And they're in the rear arc of the dragon, so it's not like they're going to get a better opportunity to shoot. So that's kind of weird. Like The only thing that shot was the fire starter with its flamethrower, which, I mean,
Commander?
just frankly, this is not going to be a long enough fight to really make that matter. So we're gonna go for the multi-target. Possibly all three. Let's just have a look at what has the best chance of hitting. Alright, so basically 150-ish damage per medium laser. We get 25. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna have to shoot the to ensure the kill. We're gonna have to pour it all into the fire starter. There we go. Now it'll be up to the other three to take out the locusts. And this spider who's just waddling himself up now. Interesting. He's the one shooting. Weird. Okay. So, we are going to take Clicker. And Clicker is our largest source of firepower. So, do I really want to waste on that? I mean, that could be killed with one... No, one large laser won't do it. And one autocannon hit won't really do it either. So we're not going to bother. Instead, we're just going to go for the pure-on kill shot on this locust. And we came pretty damn close. That's good. A little bit of heat problems. This build may still need some rethinking to it.
Good to go.
We'll have Titan Killer finish off this locust. Boom. And then we have Lynx's turn still.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And Lynx doesn't have multi-target ability. Actually, it was not a great idea to put her in this vehicle. She has sure footing, sensor lock, and ace pilot as her 3 skills. Still, very low chance to hit the spider, so we're going to pass. Not a great chance to hit the locust either. We'll just go with the lasers.
Here we go.
Mech's a little bit hot right now. And we got the job done.
And stay down.
And frankly, we're just going to kind of move back. Not that far back. There.
You betcha.
Giving it a little bit of side armor, but it's okay. Convoy's out of here now. We just finish off the spider, and we're done the mission. A bit of a simple mission. I was hoping for a little bit more intrigue, I suppose. Nothing larger than a light mech. Biggest enemy mech we fought was a fire starter, and that's kind of always a little lame, I guess. A little easy and a little lame. So, there you go. We're going to throw the lasers at the spider. Might get the kill. Nah, just an arm busted off of him. And move him back. You know what? He doesn't need it. We're going for the kill with Titan Killer. Get ready, folks.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Right torso, right arm, pilot injured. Got it! Got the job done.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Titan Killer in just her second mission, proving her worth already. Pretty awesome. Since mission number 1, we're going to do a second mission, because that was pretty quick, really. Yeah. Moving on. There's not really going to be any really interesting salvage here. I mean, I guess I'll grab the Locust 1V. It gives me another mech. But, that's just cannon fodder for the war chest, basically. Have never really had interest in using locusts. If I'm going to use a light mech, it's going to be like a fire starter or a Jenner or a significantly modified Jenner, should be mentioned, because the stock Jenner sucks. Yeah, that's just going to go to storage. We don't need the money right now, so we'll save it. Something I like to do is I like to save stuff instead of scrapping it right away. Payroll seizure. We've located the facility where the Oregon director stores his payroll before distributing it to liquor forces. We believe that we could put that payroll to better use, like in my pocket. We'd like to try to hire you to hit the facility, steal the payroll. It will be well defended, and there is a bonus if you eliminate all the defenders. Cool, that's fine. Doesn't sound like there's going to be much in the way of good salvage, so let's just go full-on payday. I like this unit, but we're going to bring Sandwich Eater. And we're going to put Clicker, of course, in his signature mech. And move Scorpion into the Surgeon. I'm going to put Lynx in the Caldair. I mean, she is the best scout pilot, and the Caldair is one that can be at the front. These two mechs, they want to snipe. This one's an LRM boat. So we're going to go with that. And for Slag Hunter, I really want to bring someone with some marksmanship, but Taki, Lochnar, and myself are all injured, and that's kind of really all we have for marksmanship. We'll bring Fried Taters to the battle as he continues to try to prove himself better than regular Taters, who famously died in his first mission. And this is his reincarnated clone. Or I guess if it's a clone, he's not reincarnated. Take your pick. He's the reincarnated spirit of Taters, or we cloned a guy we'd never sent on a mission to bring him back to life should the situation call for it. I'm not entirely sure which of those would be weirder. Probably still the reincarnation idea. Probably. But the clone idea is also pretty damn weird, but more in keeping with the... in keeping with the fact that this is a Battletech game. We totally created a cybernetic replacement for Taters and called it Fried Taters. That's the answer. We need to move up, get a look at the base, see what kind of firepower we're facing. Once we grab the payroll, we're going to the LZ, which is really, really close. So let's get moving.
Roger that.
Moving out.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Don't really know why the Orion is so much slower than the other heavies. It's not that much heavy. It's not that much heavier,
Copy that.
despite the fact that the game model does make it look appear huge. So we have a 55-ton mech. Now I kind of wish I'd at least chosen some choice salvage, because I mean, medium mech salvage is not something to sneeze at. I was kind of, expecting some largely crap. We're just going to reserve, because I don't think there's anything really to do for us right now. We're waiting for this guy to come out. I'm going to reserve again, because I don't really want to move first with the artillery piece. So let's bring Lynx into play. Lynx is, if nothing else, Lynx has the ability to sensor lock. So, we have a Manticore. Pretty nasty. We're going to go for the Manticore because I want to take it out before it gets its turn. And the other one's a Wolverine. I do love the Wolverine mech, so here's hoping. And that's most of the Manticore gone. Can Scorpion get a shot? Scorpion can get a shot, but Taters is kind of in the way of letting him move fully. But Taters doesn't have a shot. So we are going to short move Scorpion up the hill a little bit and aim to finish off. Man, for some reason I thought the large lasers could shoot. Got the job done, but kind of wish I had done that a little bit differently. So, we are going to jump our artillery piece into cover. By the way, we're getting a catapult for Clicker at some point. God damn it. And deploy the long-range missile launchers to welcome the Wolverine to its new reality of getting shot by my mechs. Jaeger Beck with the AC-2s. Get to go again. We're going to jump around. Jump, jump, jump around. And fire the LRMs again. Structures exposed. I'm not really worried about salvaging this guy as much as I would like to. I would love another another Wolverine. I'm refitting the one that I currently have. Oops, you can hear Discord in the background. My apologies. I had thought I turned that off. Apparently I did not. That's my bad. We move into the trigger point because, frankly, let's get the triggering going on because this Wolverine is he's not lasting much longer. Let's be completely honest with how this is going to go. Well, he may last another turn because we can't really bring the Orion's weaponry to bear on him. So yeah, let's just Alpha Strike. There's no real key to killing him with there. Oh well, we did kill him, but there was no real key to getting the kill outside of maybe blowing off a torso. That was it? We literally faced a Manticore and a Wolverine. How is that a two-skull mission? I'm greatly confused. Like, you get like these like storyline missions that are two skulls and are like significantly different and tricky, and you're at the very least challenged in your thinking. But this was a medium mech and I mean, I suppose a relatively heavy vehicle in fairness, but what the? We got some good salvage out of that actually on the random, a plus LRM 10 and the Wolverine salvage that we wanted, so that's pretty cool. I don't really think we have time for another mission, but let's you know what? Let's talk what we're gonna do with this Wolverine 6R. Is this the same Wolverine that we already have and are currently retrofitting for our use? It is, but can possibly do some different things with it. For example, let's do a jump jet Wolverine. I kind of like that idea. We've been generally very short on jump jettable mechs lately, so let's do that. Okay. So what do we have to work with? We have double ballistic point on the arm, we have a laser in the head, and we have 3 missile launchers in the torso. So I'm thinking like an SRM build, something like this. 3 SRM6s, big hitter, and then obviously we need some ammo for that as well. SRM ammo. How much is in a ton of SRM ammo? 100 rounds by 6. So that's 18. Let's go with 2 tons of ammo. Stick them in the leg. No. It's a jump jet mech. Don't put it in the leg. There we go. Put it in the central torso. 3 tons. We're very heat efficient. Let's get a laser on it. We'll get a medium laser because, you know, need something. That regard will be in the head. And the other one we're doing is like a ballistic build, so like I'm pretty happy with this. It's a bizarre build by my standards, but like there's no other energy hard points, and like the only other thing we can do is like ballistic builds with it, and we're doing ballistic with the other one. And yeah, that's kind of really all I got. Like, yeah, tonnage is 8 for an AC5, and we don't have any AC2s handy. Speaking of which, I'm going to scour the battlefields now for, like, AC2s. I didn't realize we had none of them. Anyways, we're going full armor on the torsos. And we can even take some armor off of the arms if need be. So, like, drop the arms to, like, 70. We could just use them for, like, pure on shielding purposes. And we're going to go also heavy armor on the legs. Full that up if we can. We can go pretty damn low with this. Okay, maybe not full armor on the legs. I don't want to go too low with these. Still want them to be able to do some shielding with them. There. So 120 on the legs, 180, 130 on the torsos. Heat efficiency is good. We dropped there. Yeah, no, I like this. I want to try this out. I'm going to call this flat cannon. Yes. My favorite Unreal Tournament weapon is the flat cannon. We're calling this the flat cannon. There we go. Okay, so what else can we do? We're gonna quick stop at the store. If they have any AC2s, we might actually. Ooh, what's this? TTS Plus. All mechs come with equipped shock targeting and tracking system, which can be upgraded for improved performance. Upgrades increase accuracy when attacking with ballistic, energy, or missile weaponry, depending on the type of TTS. This one is a ballistic one. Let's buy that. That seems like a cool thing that we'll eventually be able to do some things with. And then what do we have in the hiring hall? We got Big Sly, got Grendel, Krampus,
Commander.
Outlaw, and Vandal. So if any of these guys appeal to you, let me know, because we can hire them and make them into you. That's kind of really all I got for this time. Let's have a look at what we'll be doing next time. Will we be going back? We're not going to be doing the severe cold mission because I kind of want to repair some mechs before then. So what we'll probably do, I might do noisy neighbors off video, because frankly it's a skull and a half mission, and as you kind of noticed, they've been kind of weirdly easy, some of the missions, as we just saw. So I'll probably do that one off video, and then we'll come back and see what we have available at the time. If we've, because we're gonna use that for some time to repair some things and bring some Mechwarriors back into play, and then maybe we're ready for the serve cold priority mission to destroy a dropship for Lord Carosus. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was not the most epic video today, but I guess that's kind of just it's the risky run sometimes with a game like this.